Hello. Hello. Uh-oh. Guys, if you come back for my last video, I was supposed to come back, but I didn't come back. I apologize. But, and I've been sleeping so much. Sometimes when you sleep more, it could make you more tired. So you might have been resting a lot more. But, like, it takes time for your body to probably get adjusted for more rest. Um, and when your body or you are probably used to certain routines and things, it's an adjustment. It takes time. All of it is a process. But the last video when I said I was going to come back, I think the message that I was leaving off on and what I was talking about was unity and harmony in the heart. Um, and how probably like, and I don't even want to say probably, you are probably, and I don't want to say probably, so let me find another word. If this resonates with you, okay, that's what I'm going to say. If this resonates with you, um, and you're in agreement and alignment or can understand some of the energy or things that I talk about, you're most likely, you're most likely in a place and space or be in places and spaces where there's a lot of energies and entities and people, places, and things around you that project a lot and or probably speak things to you that is not in agreement and alignment with you, um, not something that you care for. And that's not to say that, like, every place and space that you go to, hello, every place and space that you go to, that it's going to be people, places, and things around you that's like this. Because a lot of people, places, and things that are around you are still around you for reasons, whether you like it or not, right? It's all what you perceive it or what you take from it or what it is to you, you know? Um, there's a lot of people right now in the world that are heavily, have a lot of diseases, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, um, just not well, physically, mentally. And some of the people, places, and things that you probably deal with, these people, places, and things probably think that they are. Now, what I what I have found and what I encourage and what I would say is, if you think that you want to help these people, places, and things, right? Because it could be somebody that you truly care for, and most of the time, I believe it is somebody that you truly care for, right? Um, that you see is sick or ill, and I'm not just talking about physical illness, because STDs are real, which is sexually transmitted disease. But there's a lot of other people that's around here that have other STDs, which is spirit and soul transmitted disease. Um, and you might want to help these people, right? Now, what I think, to help these people, you have to, these people gotta want the help that you want to give. And also, it has to be like an agreement or an alignment. Okay. But a lot of people that is connected to me and around me and or seeing this video, I believe and know that you're coming into unison of your heart, soul, and spirit, integrating your light and your dark. A lot of people, places, and things that probably speak to you, at you, about you, that's not true. Um, it is important for you to probably, you don't have to explain to them or like talk to them about like all of your truths, but if it's somebody that you're going to have to deal with or that you're dealing with constantly and they don't have the respect for you, I would encourage you to have a beautiful conversation with them, to talk to them about the dynamics of your relationships going forward. Y'all might be called to take some time out. Okay, I was saying that like the rest and recharge. It says take time out, siesta, recharge, rest. Okay, and then you might need to have like a day with your bros, your girls, whoever it is. Have a time out with them and then really enjoy. I'm gonna actually read that card. That's gonna be the one card I'm gonna read from this deck. At the bottom of the deck, go with the flow. Okay, be fluid in your flow. Okay. Let go, rest, and manifest. So this time is a let go, rest, rejuvenate. We are in Saturn retrograde in Pisces. Okay. For Pisces, rest is very important. Surrendering, savoring, whatever you want to indulge in that is good for you in a balanced way. Pisces will tell you to do it. Okay. Whatever your heart, soul, spirit desires is calling, tap into it, okay? If it's just binging with your good girlfriends or bros or both, take the time out and dedicate it to you, invest in you. What do you desire right now is what I'm hearing. A lot of y'all might be changing your diet too in a lot of different ways, trying new things, doing new things. New parts of you are being activated. Some of y'all might be having some like ascension symptoms and purging. A lot of purging and purification going on right now in and out of your body. It's beautiful. I'm proud of you. I don't know about that. All right, let me get into this card. Take time out, okay? Ooh, right there. Some of y'all might be like really falling in love in multiple ways. I see like a lot of different colors. Like I'm getting love letters. The breeze just like hit my neck and tickled me. So like somebody might be tickling you right now. I'm hearing tickle my fancy. Okay. Ooh, and I just oh my god. Hold on, I can't. Okay. Some of y'all got like new skin. You probably shedded a lot of your skin. I'm here shine bright like a diamond. A Pisces could be of heavier significance to you. Okay, very, very big significance to you. Um, I'm hearing, would you be mine? Could you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor? Um, okay, so we're gonna get into this. The ancient Romans, so you might be called to like some other type of things or some things. Hey, love. Hey, boo. You might have some people and things that's coming in that really do it for you. I'm here. I'm gonna make it do what it do, baby. Okay. Shout out to the people, places, and things that really just do it for you. Okay. Um, I'm grateful for mines, Billy. You being one, thank you, beautiful, for being truly amazing. I don't, you might feel emotional too. Like, I don't know why that just made me giddy, but it also made me want to cry, but like a happy cry. So you might be crying a lot lately. But the ancient Romans are known for conquering lands and having large, strong armies, okay? But they were not just soldiers. They were amazing architects and engineers. So you might be an architect or engineer, okay? I also heard the other day that like you're a programmer or you're a coder, okay? So you might be into coding, but I'm not just talking about like computer coding, okay? Like it's given like investigation and like programming and codes, but like ancient shit. Okay, you might been also be called to like start drawing different symbols, um, sigils. I don't know what a sigil is. Okay, sigils. Now I'm hearing residual. Okay, they were amazing architects and engineers too. They built roads, walls, bathhouses, and aqueducts. Wealthy Romans enjoyed a variety of luxurious foods and wines, okay? And I know part of my life infused is indulging in my heart's desires for food, and peace, passion, pleasure, play, coffee, weed, wine, all of those are a part of it, and I infuse it into my life. Chocolate too, like chocolate has been a thing lately for me, so your appetite might be changing a lot, which they imported from all around the empire, okay? The early Romans divided their day into 12-hour periods, okay? Depending on what the light was like at the time of the year. They could accurately measure sunrise, midday, and sunset with sundials. Wow. The length of the shadows on a sundial helped them estimate the time of the day. In the 6th hour on the sundial, wealthy Romans will stop what they were doing and go home to eat a luxuriously lunch and have a siesta. And I think they do this in like I want to say another country too, like Spain or where did one of my friends go? One of my friends went to some country. I got to remember what country it was. But like in this country, at a certain time, it shuts down and like they have tea and like everybody just like basically commune. Okay. So you might be also be called into communing more, having more co co things. Okay. I don't know. Which comes from the Latin word, okay, luxuriously lunch and have a siesta, rest or sleep, which comes from the Latin hora sexta, meaning 6 hour. The important thing about the siesta was that it was physically, mentally, and spiritually before they tackle the remainder of their day. So you might need to create a rest in the middle of your day. Make sure you have an ample amount of rest. I think the doctors say 8 hours of sleep or more a day is a good amount. I don't think the majority get that. I know I have put myself on at least 6 hours or more a day of sleep schedule. But yeah, and you might be called to teach and share your wisdom. I'm hearing your wisdom, your inspiration, your hopes, um, your desires. Okay, so you might be called to share a little bit more. Sharing is caring, I believe. Okay. I'm not gonna give a lot of messages today. I just came on here to share a message or two or three. Um, but I'm gonna do a shuffle of this deck and the other deck, and then I'm gone. And I'm out. Cause I gotta finish sleeping and playing and doing all my beautiful stuff for me. And I wasn't even specific. Oh, heavy on the self care. Okay. Witches might be called to you, or you might connect with witches, or you might have an interaction with a witch. You might be called to start making potions. Okay. Potion says, remember to practice self love. Okay. So, what do you do for self love? Start a revolution. Okay. I'm going to read this card. The card number is 24. She got a little cauldron. Okay. Is that a cat? What is that on her dresser? Oh, that's her hat. Okay. I'm hearing pills and potions. We're overdosing. It says you're familiar with the concepts of self love, okay, and self care. But either you never actively practice them or there's something you're falling behind on. So you might like need to think about a self care practice or something that you fell behind on. That was like something with your self care. I'm hearing like rituals and routines to like get back into it or amplify it. Either way, you should get back on track. Keep yourself maintained in all ways, big or small. That means calling it quits to take a luxurious bath instead. I know I'm going to have me an amazing bath tonight, okay? My bath time, baby. My bath time when I do my love baths, baby. Like, I'm coming out wrinkled, okay? And I've been outside a lot today. You might have been outside too. The bugs been eating me. I've been outside. I'm gonna do a smoke bath, okay? You might be called to like more different types of infusions that's really touching your soul and spirit. Or that can mean put on a rose water face mask and get your planner so you can sort out your life before it gets too out of control. And you might need to like, create a little planner, okay? Get a little bit more organized. I know I've been working on it my goddamn self. But heavy on the self care. Go heavy on your self care, okay? A lot of people and all of my loves that I'm connected to, they scream self care, self love. If they can't love themselves first, they ain't gonna probably be trying to love you. Okay, don't even make sense. Okay, but you happy? Let that shit go. Remove that shit now. Okay, it ain't worth it. If it don't make your heart, soul, and spirit sing, baby, it ain't it. It's not given, and if they can't work towards it, or y'all can't work towards it together, just don't. Okay. So I just want one card for a closing message. And be heavy, be very specific on your intentionals. It's okay. You can have the desires of your heart. You can have whatever you like. You can have whatever you like. Act on that. Control ice. Okay, so we're gonna have one card for the closing message. One time for the one time for the Number 27, heart, home, compassion. Okay. I think the video I had put up the other day, I had a heart like this and it said beloved. Okay. I don't know if I've ever seen this card come out of this deck since I've had it with me. But I see like a castle is giving me Romeo and Juliet type shit. Um this little this little thing here, this vine, is called a bleeding heart. It's actually a plant. It's so beautiful. Okay, you might be called a Blanche, transforming into your love and light. Butterflies could be of significance. I'm hearing like wedding bells. You could be thinking of marriage, or like holy union. I'm getting holy union. Mermaids and fairies could be of significance. Heavy on the fairies. You might have been talking to fairies, connecting with fairies, or they've been coming to you trying to connect with you. Dragons too. Dragons. but heavy on the love, okay? Like, love might be on the brain heavily. Okay, I'm not. Let me read this so I can get out of here. You might have been infusing some things, like you've been infusing things. Um, it says love is the truest form compassion. When you begin to feel like you don't belong anywhere, it's time to make your home back to your heart home. And that goes back to the beginning of what I was talking about. The part that I think I left out on it was like unity and harmony in the heart, okay? So maybe you left your heart center, or like something about your heart got hurt, tainted, um, something about your heart that changed that wasn't like your energy of your true heart's, the true heart existence. Wow. Hold on. This is your true home. You're being called back to the quiet place where your soul resides. And you might be like, also like, I know in this season I've really felt and seen that a lot of people have been called to like their heart, to their soul, to their spirit, to infusing these things, really tapping into it, like feeling it, talking to it, asking it what it wants, right? Especially heavy on the heart and the soul. And the soul has been heavy lately. Even like more just loud, okay? And home, like home has been a thing. Like, what is home to you? What does home consist of? How do you want it to be? How you are being offered. So like you are offering or being offered, just saying you're being offering. I think you're being offering. You are offering love in its purity, because you have been pruning and purging and purifying your heart, purifying your body, purifying your soul, purifying your spirit. No longer letting, like I said, the projections and the people that is probably hating or doing whatever, like most of them, even if they are hating, and I don't really think it's a hating on you, it's more so of happy with themselves type shit. um and even with that, when you dive deep into that, you can understand it on so many different levels. Okay, it really has nothing to do with you. um Put on a hold for a short while. You're being offered the experience of love in its purest form, okay? Unconditional and unbounded, okay? So this love that you're giving and receiving right now is, it's unconditional. It's agape amor, okay? Unconditional love. Um it's not bound, like they don't have a lot of, it doesn't have like these restrictions, these restraints, these bounds, these, it is like John Ledger saying, all of me loves all of you, okay? Like, you're my end, my beginning, okay? And even with him starting the song off, like, what's going on in your beautiful mind? Like, they think your mind is beautiful. I know you might have been called other things or told other things before, but that was just somebody's opinion, okay? And they're entitled to that, rightfully so. Um, but what do you say? What's going on? Oh, beautiful mind. I'm on that magical, mystical ride. Got my head. Somebody is like mesmerized. They're captivated. They're just in awe of you, okay? It could be you and all of you, but I feel like it's you and some others that's in awe, like just swoon, okay? Got my head spinning. You're my downfall, you're my muse, my worst distraction, my rhythm and blues. Okay, Capricorns can be of significance. I love my cap placements, okay? Um, Overdosing on that shit, okay? This is not the love you must work hard to earn or battle for. Like, you don't have to do shit for this, okay? Like, what it's giving, like, for real, what you want. It's giving some Bruno Mars shit type. Drop into your heart space and rest there for a breath or two, okay? It might, like, even take your breath away. You might believe, you know how, like, some people, like, this is too good to be true type shit. It's not. It's not too good to be true. It is definitely something that you ask for, that you desire, that is here, that is you are experiencing, that you deserve and you should enjoy. Okay, and you can enjoy more of it and call more of it in, and I encourage you to. Replace the judgment of yourself and others with compassion. Really, it's that easy with the heart home. When the heart home shows up, there's no need to forgive anyone for anything. None of it occurred. It's spiritual truth, okay? It's only your belief in that story that makes it so powerful. So if you don't believe in it, it has no power at all. And I think I saw a lot of people getting mad too, or like feeling some type of way. You have some encounters, because I know I have a lot of encounters, because people people want to change what you say it is for you. People want you to believe something different. People want it to tell you what it has to be, and for you, it probably will never be that, and that's okay. Like, that's what you believe. Okay, believe that. Do that. Just leave me the fuck alone. Okay. I ain't gonna force you to believe what I believe. You ain't got to force me to believe what you believe. And if we're not in agreement, alignment, with respect, and light and integration, we don't really need to converse about beliefs that are probably not giving love and support. Okay? Allow your love to wash clean all of those impressions. Empty yourself of all judgments and preconceptions. Damn. Preconceptions. I was about to say preconceived connotations, okay? And preconceived connotations is interesting too. Okay? And allow spirit to fill you with the sweet nectar of peace. Ooh, I felt that. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Thank you, Mr. Sun. Mwah, mwah. Every day. When heart shows up, it's imperative that you heed this call. Least the universe orchestrate a way to bring you back to yourself that is of a harsher nature. Okay, so you're coming back to the home of your heart. The home of your heart, baby. You're coming back to the home of your heart. Leo's gonna be of significance too. I'm so grateful for the Leos that are here with me and that I have agreed and aligned and that just loved and guided it and supported, and it's just part of my loves. Truly a gift. Truly a gift. Truly are gifts to me, okay? I'm gonna pull one more card from this other deck. I'm not gonna read it though. It's just gonna be a showing, and you could get your own messages, do your own thing. I love for you to do that. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Sun. Hold on, let me get some water real quick. Alright. At the bottom of the deck says voyage. You might be traveling and going places and exploring stuff. It says you already have all the answers. You already know that you have all the answers, though. Like, it's not even that you don't know. And the other answers and questions that you asking, you don't even need that information or those answers. Okay. Bro, your potential is endless. Oh shit, I can fucking cry. Listen, heavy on, like, you might be connecting with two or three, or like a collaboration, okay? Heavy on the collaboration, and also like this is you in your different phases and your different selves, okay? One is a princess, one is a witch, one is a mermaid. 45, 9 is of significance. I want to read this card. Stars could be of significance. Fire. Black, white, blue, yellow. Wow. And it's the last card. Like endings and new beginnings. But I'm going to just read the card. At the risk of sounding cliche, you can do anything you put your mind to. Oh my God. You are a mighty queen, okay? You're a queen, okay? And if you are not a queen, you're a king, but you're royal, okay? You're grand, you're powerful, you're amazing. You have endless potential. Like, you are limitless. The only thing that limits you is you. And any person, place, or thing that try to limit you, you have the power to eliminate that bullshit and or take that shit and transform it. Okay, listen. A mighty queen who's complex enough to be both gentle and valiant, just as magnificent and combination of any you should ever long for. The reason they tell you you can't have it all is because they're afraid you will become more dangerous than you already are. Okay, you're dangerous. Okay, you're dangerous. Okay, especially you going to your home of your heart. Okay, they don't want you to know how powerful you are. Okay, let me read that last part again. The reason they tell you you cannot, and there's a book that say, it's by Daniel Chadwick. It's called So They Think, So They Say You Can't, or they say so they think you can't, you do. I think it's so they think you can't, you do, or so they say you can't, you do, by Daniel Chadwick. Look it up, okay? And it's really like, if you ever hear a person to tell you what you can't do, I would really want you to just really think about the person that's telling you that. Really. Think about them telling you that. Just think about them telling you that, and like probably the reason why you think that they want to tell you that. Okay? The reason they tell you can't have it all is because they are afraid you will become even more dangerous. Okay? Like, I'm gonna say this. I'm a very nice person, sweet, kind, loving, all this stuff. Somebody told me the other day that a lot of people are intimidated by me. I don't know. I couldn't. For you to be intimidated by me, if like you didn't come at me and formally like disrespect me, I really wouldn't understand it or get it, because most people have a problem with me, because when I come to you, I come with you in the beginning off some love shit. Like, it's always just, I come with love, I come to love, I come from love, I'm here to amplify love. I always start with love. If I give anything other than that, it's probably like some other shit that's opposite of that, and you probably, I'm pretty sure you probably done something to me or came at me or try to come for me type shit. And even most of the time, even with that, half of the time, if you do that, I probably, unless you're like really, really disrespectful for me to even use my currency, I won't. But it says that you can't have it all, because they want to tell you that you can't have it all, which you can. Okay, you can have it all. You have all your dreams, desires, what you think, what you want. The only thing that's going to stop you is if you don't move and go get it or create or do whatever. But like, if you're doing those things, all of those things are here. All of them things are on the way. All of those things are coming. All of the things that you think that you want and desire, you can have. Don't limit yourself. Don't let them allow their whatever beliefs or non-beliefs and their limitations to limit you. Do not let go of the limitations and the restrictions and restraints, even self included. You might even be putting it on your own self. They're afraid you become even more dangerous than you already are, okay? They're afraid that you will amplify your power. They're afraid that you will know that you are dangerous and powerful, and that they do have reasons to, if you want to do some craziness, there could be reasons why you do fear me. You don't have to. You don't have to fear nothing. That's a choice. You have a choice. But it's your throne. Okay? It's yours. It's yours. It's yours. It's yours. Always gonna be yours. I'm here. Own it. Okay? Own it by Drake. Own that shit. Okay? Whatever the fuck it is that you want, own it. But going back to the heart home, whew, baby, it's getting deep, okay? It's getting real deep, savory, and sweet, okay? It's getting soft, surrender, sensual. It's giving sexual healing, sexual, and I'm not just talking about like in the physical, okay? I ain't. You might be thinking that, okay? Because a lot of people see things and think things, okay? But I ain't talking about no sexual shit, okay? Not in the physical. Not for me. But anyways, I love you and God loves you more. Y'all have an amazing day. Mwah.